Now friends, we are going to talk about communication technology. In the last section, section 5 of your chapter 1, we have discussed about mobile communication. Apart from this mobile communication, we have a lot of technological gadgets, tools, softwares, applications available with us, and with the help of such things, we are in a position to communicate very effectively. Let's understand few of them and repercussions, implications of such technologies. So using technology in business communication. How this communication technology is being used? 1, to getting tasks done, and 2, to communicate. This is the perspective with which we are going to use technology. Although this technology is not only being used for getting the tasks done or communicating. This technology has also created a lot of distractions for the human resource in the organization. This is also related to information overload, going to reduce the productivity of human resource. Why? Because you know a lot about the activity or your surroundings and you are concerned. You are somehow willing to talk about that, willing to know about that, although that may not be the first priority at that moment. So it's going to create a lot of stress. This is something known as information overload. Friends, there is something known as information technology paradox. What is this paradox? A lot of information is available. The challenge for us is to find the appropriate, usable, suitable information and use it. So the challenge is to filter this information, find out the real, meaningful, authentic information. So this is something known as information technology paradox. How can we handle this information technology paradox? 1, maybe with the help of policies. You may have certain policies that, what kind of reports will be treated as relevant for the company, what kind of reports will not be treated as relevant for the company, or who may access what. Then guidelines that how far you are allowed to rely on a particular piece of information and take action on the basis of that. So certain guidelines are there. How are you going to use internal information, external information? How can you use them? And up to what extent you are required to share with others, and up to what extent you are not required to share with others. And the people should be trained to do this. So these are few productivity issues which can be handled and may help in the process of doing its job in the organization. We need to understand that this technology is also creating a gap between individuals. You are constantly communicating, maybe over the phone or with the help of messages, WhatsApp messages, emails, or maybe audio messages with the help of WhatsApp. But is it in a position to fulfill the emotional needs of the people? Is it like real communication with the other person? No, not at all. So there is a need to reconnect with the people. At times, the person may feel more satisfied in one-on-one conversation, face-to-face conversation. So we have to understand that. 1. 2, a lot of tough problems may not be solved with the help of technological communication or the communication based on technology. Why? Because whenever you will say something, the other person will be having something to share with you. So how long you can keep on communicating with technology? 1. 2, you are also not in a position to understand body language. You are also not in a position to understand the feelings of the other person in that very sense. So at times it's very difficult to solve tough problems with the help of technology. Okay friends, let's see the kind of tools we have, technological tools we have to communicate effectively. So the first category is redefining the office. What is office? What was office? Office was a place where people used to come, work together, handle organizational issues internally and externally, and move out. This used to be office. But with the help of technology, what has happened? That now this traditional office is not office anymore. This technology has redefined the office. The office is 24/7 office. You are in a position to communicate, connect, collaborate with the help of technology round the clock. So, few tools are there, like one, shared online workspaces. Whatever you will do, you will upload. Whatever others will do, they will upload. And you will keep on sharing information, latest updates with the help of this shared online workspace. This is one part of it. Another thing is web-based meeting. Even WhatsApp is in a position to allow or help you out in one-on-one meeting, video calling. So this is something like using technology for meetings. And similarly, we have web-based meeting, Skype, etc., with the help of which you are in a position to communicate with other persons. Then the next one is video conferencing and telepresence. So a person is not in a position to fly or come to a particular place. What that person can do, can address a group of persons with the help of video conferencing or telepresence. And a group of people will be able to communicate with this maybe officer or the leader or the senior person, technical person, and know more about the project or the situation. Then friends, we have voice technologies. Obviously, this mobile technology is based on voice technology. We are communicating with the help of sound only. So this voice technology is having two more aspects of it. One is speech recognition. Now, you want to send a message to your mom, you can very easily ask your mobile to do it. The mobile will type the message, it will send it to your mom or friend. So this is speech recognition. And then the second part of it is the speech synthesis. So some message is there, you are driving, you don't have enough time, you are eating, you are busy in some other activity. So your device will be able to read it out for you. So these are the two aspects of voice technologies. Similarly, friends, we have mobile business apps. These are the applications which are being, run on mobile devices like your phone or tablet, and with the help of which you are in a position to accomplish a lot of regular tasks which you used to do with the help of computers. Then friends, we have a group of technologies known as collaborating and sharing information technologies. With such technologies, you are in a position to collaborate with others and share information with others. Like one is instant messaging. Your WhatsApp is also one of the beautiful examples of instant messaging. Whatever you are sending will be available to the other person or all the members of a particular group instantaneously. Similarly, we have wikis. You can create a page. Whatever you will upload will be visible to everybody. Then another part of it is related to crowdsourcing and collaboration platforms. What is this crowdsourcing? Like you have a problem, you have a challenge, you have a solution which you want to share with others. So you have uploaded that problem over the net and others will start responding to that. They will share their ideas, they will share their experiences and will add value to each one, those who are using this tool. So this is something known as crowdsourcing. And in this manner, we are also in a position to collaborate with each other at one-on-one level. We are also in a position to use technology for data visualization. Data visualization means what? That you are presenting data in a fashion which will be easily understood by the recipient. So, instead of putting the data in the form of a table, you have created beautiful graphs, and those graphs are in a position to communicate effectively. Then we have Internet of Things. What is this Internet of Things? Is like embedded technology. Your objects like maybe car, refrigerator, microwave, air conditioner are now having embedded technology fitted with a SIM. They are in a position to sense a lot of things, upload that information over the net. From there, it may be transmitted to anyone, to your mobile device, and so on. And similarly, you can also instruct, use, transfer information to such things with the help of your mobile device and internet. Another role of such kind of devices is to connect with the stakeholders easily. Although whatever we have shared related to various collaborating technologies is nothing but a tool to remain connected with other people. So, your stakeholders, may be internal or external, can remain connected with the technology which is now easily available, freely available. Another part of this is, friends, content curation. I have just shared with you that we are suffering from a challenge of information overload. I don't know what should I read, what should I not read, which piece of information is relevant for me, and which piece of information is not relevant for me. So a lot of sites are there which are in a position to classify information, meaning thereby that they'll curate the information and make that piece of information or that group of information available to you, which you are really going to use for your effective performance. So, this is something known as content curation. To communicate, we are also using blogs. Blogs are easy to create, maintain, and quick information can be made available to the masses. It is free from lot of technological hassles. If you want to upload something on your website, then obviously you need technical people. It's a technical product or the technical tool, but in the case of blogs, any individual can handle and upload the information with the help of blog. Similarly, in the case of employment, organizations are using application tracking systems. You have applied, what has happened to your application? You are curious to know, but whom should you communicate with? It's a challenge. So the system is there. You go, log in and see what has happened to your application. It's like application tracking system. Similarly, career advancement system or career planning systems are also available, with the help of which a person may be in a position to understand where he or she stands and what he or she should do to get next promotion. Then friends, we have another part which is known as podcasting. Webcasting means you are creating a video or an audio with multimedia content for internet. Podcast means you are creating such kind of thing for mobile devices. What is the difference? For regular desktop devices, you may create heavy files, but for mobile devices, you are not in a position to use such kind of heavy files. So this is something known as podcasting. And then obviously YouTube, which all are familiar. So online video, even your mobile device is in a position to help you out to create a video about a product. Video may be created, about a challenge video may be created, about anything you can create a video and share that video with the help of YouTube. This technology is also going to help us in the process of building communities. Why do we need communities? Because now, for socializing, people are not moving out of the four walls, but going to the net. So, where should they go? We need communities for such people to go. How can you use such technologies? We are familiar with a lot of such tools like Facebook, Pinterest, and so on. And organizations or the companies are also creating groups for their consumers with the help of gaming technology. The consumers will remain connected, will enjoy, and then will be in a position to appreciate the product or services of the company. We have another part of it which is known as user-generated content site. Facebook is one of them. Any user can keep on adding information. Quora is also one of the examples of user-generated content. Microblogging is small messages on the blogs. Blogging we have understood. Microblogging means now you are updating with the small messages. This is something known as microblogging. Social networking we have already understood, like Facebook, Pinterest, and so on. Similarly, like I have just mentioned Quora, it's a community question and answer site. You have a question, you just upload that question there. A lot of people will be happy to answer, or you may find similar questions asked by a lot of people and answers to such all questions available at one place.